Hey there guys. So I'm making this video here to hopefully help somebody who's got this problem or similar problem with their truck and camper shell. So as you can see, this truck and camper shell is not paint to match. I didn't buy it, from the dealer. I don't got that kind of money. But I picked it up off OfferUp, got a good deal on it, and it's pretty much made for the same truck I've got, which is an 05 F250. If you see over here, the shell kind of overhangs the bed just a little bit on both sides, really. This side it does it kind of the whole way down, and on the other side over here it does it about halfway, and then over here it's nice and underneath. So the reason that's a problem is back here in the rear. This is a brand new door that I had to have put on because when I got the shell, the hinge was in very poor condition, and I tried to replace it and the glass ended up breaking. So I ended up just getting a whole new hinge door and everything from the guys at Camp Out Las Vegas. They put it on, installed it, did a good job on that. So here's the problem here. When you close the shell, right, and you turn and to lock it, you can see right there that there's not very much actually biting the sidewall, and the reason for that is, again, because it's been gapped out, and it's just kind of an old shell and it keeps gapping out. I've already taken a tow strap, hooked it up right under here, and here pulled it all the way across to try and bring the whole shell in, and then I made new holes and put new clamps and I reused the same clamps, but I put new holes to try and hold it more in. Regardless, it still gaps out, and so it gives you this, and there's not much biting. And what happens is, if you don't lock these, occasionally it will slip up, come back down, and then get locked inside the channel, and my wife will have to crawl through there like this morning, take apart the whole assembly, and then we'll be able to pull this off and be able to get the door back open. And that's a really big pain. Also, you can see right here it's already chewed away, and like I said, this is a brand new hinge and brand new, there it is, it's focusing now. This is a brand new hinge, brand new door, brand new frame on the shell. All this is brand new, not even like a month or 2 months, I would say, since it's been installed, and it's already chewed away at it really decently. So what I've done to go ahead and fix that now is, so what I went ahead and did was I just took off the other one already, you can see, and I drilled a hole in it just big enough to fit this tiny little bolt and nut, and I attached this lug connection on there, which these things I think you can get at pretty much any like electrical hardware store, and just it overhangs by the lip of the actual bracket made for the shell, just about, just about 1/4 of an inch, which when you put it back on here, close this door again. Oh, and you can see this is the other side, which I didn't really show, but yeah, this side is also just completely chewed up, the door, and then it's all split open and everything because it slipped in there a few times, and you can see that bottom rivet is already about to go. So the whole thing's kind of bent outward, actually. Anyways, stick this guy on here now. Oops, maybe I And there you have it. Now there's plenty. It's biting well past that little guard, and it's super secure. It's this thing, I can't even turn it. Like, it's kind of difficult to show exactly with one hand, but yeah, there's not turning that. It's locked tight. So that's good. All I'm gonna do now is just take off the other one, do the exact same thing, and we'll be good to go. And I'm gonna replace this little set screw because they suck, and I already stripped that out. All right, here you have it, guys. So I went ahead and did the other side, slapped it all back together. I was talking about, this is the side here that had the set screw that was kind of stripped out, and I was just going to replace it. I went to Home Depot and got the right 832 coarse thread bolts, little small ones, but they still, well, for one, they only come in like 1/2 inch. That's the smallest that they come, so I had to cut it down with my bolt cutters. And when I did that and then I tried to put it on, it didn't really bite. So what I went ahead and did, I just drilled a hole straight through the actual bar and just shoved a bolt and a nut through and called it good, and that'll never vibrate loose now. It drops down just like that, and it clears well past the door frame. Same thing over here on this side. It drops down and it goes well past that door frame. So nice, good, solid connection. And this one here, I haven't done a hole through the center with a bolt yet, but I'm going to be doing that pretty soon, actually. I just figured I'd finish this video for you guys and show you how well it works and locks. And it does have a tiny bit of gap right here, but that's just because that one over there is a little far forward, like I was saying. So once I fix that, this gap here will go away and there won't be any play like that. But other than that, it's very, very secure, a lot more secure than it was before, and it'll stop eating away at my door frame there and these little guards. Hopefully the rivets will stay in place now. All right, so that's it. Hopefully that helps you guys out with your camper shell, and if you have a similar problem, stay tuned for more videos. Bye.